What's up to me, Turners? We are back at it again, one another reaction episode video, and today we are going to be watching by Justice Central TV. This is a father sues his son for quitting therapy. I could kind of get the hint of what kind of therapy he's talking about, but we just go ahead and go see what this is about. But if you like content like this, like court and law and shit, I will put their channel and link in the description below, so go follow that. And yeah, let's just see why the father is suing the son.
Gregory Talbert claims his son asked him to pay
$60,000
for an expensive conversion therapy program and abruptly quit. Michael Talbert says his parents threatened to kick him out if he continued to live a gay lifestyle.
A gay life, okay, so conversion therapy. I knew
Mr.
it.
Gregory
I fucking knew
Talbot
it.
here as my plaintiff, and Mr. Michael Talbot here as my defendant. Mr. Gregory, why are we in court today, sir?
My son, Michael, broke a promise, and I'm trying to recover the funds that it cost me by his doing so. I have been living in Memphis for about the last 25 years. That's where I met my wife. That's where I started a small business with her brother. We're part of a tight community, a small, tightly knit community. We go to church. Our families entertain each other together.
Right.
Shortly after I got married to Michael's mother, my wife, Jennifer. And
Were you still married to your
we're
wife,
still
Jennifer? Okay.
Yes, we're still married. And we found out we were going to have a child. We were overjoyed. And when I had a son, it was doubly joyful because then I knew that the family name would carry on. And he's a boy who's always made me proud.
The family name, this is the shit I'm talking about. And like I say this over again, like I don't like it when father want to have children just for it to carry their fucking name that nobody gives a fuck about. Nigga, what legacy? They always want to talk about legacy. Boy, you ain't no fucking Beyonce, you know SZA, you know Lady Gaga. Like, nobody don't give a fuck about you, boy. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. These always wanted kids for their selfish desire. So they don't really care about their own kids like that. You just want to have kids to build up your whole fucking self-esteem.
He's always been smart and well-behaved. And a great boy,
So all of this sounds really, really lovely, Mr. Talbot. So why are you suing your lovely, well-behaved, high-achieving son for $6,000?
It all started last May. Michael one day asked if he could have his friend Kevin stay over. It was a
How old
Saturday
is
night.
Michael? Michael, how old are you?
I'm 18 now. I was 17 at the time.
Okay, so were you a senior in high school at the time?
Yes, I was a senior in high school.
Okay, thank you, sir. Go ahead, sir.
His friend Kevin, who's a couple years older, but I met Kevin, certainly seemed like a nice kid, a nice boy. I thought, Michael had some trouble over the years in school, especially when he was younger. He would occasionally get in trouble or get into fights, and I thought maybe
I mean, that's
this guy
kid
would be a good
stuff.
influence,
Maybe
so-
like a big brother type of mentor could be a positive thing.
Yes.
That's what you're thinking.
I was certainly hoping that, yes,
Okay.
exactly. So I put out the air mattress in Michael's room so that Kevin could stay on the floor. I heard noises, late into the night, figuring, they're boys, they're roughhousing or they're
Wait a
reading.
minute, their bed not big enough? Why they can't sleep together? Not like that, but why they can't share the same bed?
Comics or whatever they're doing, when I knew they stayed up late, but it was a Saturday night, so what difference did it make? I went in there Sunday morning to tell them that breakfast was ready and Michael had to start getting ready for church, and I found them kissing. They were not kissing fooling around, roughhousing, they were kissing the way a man and a woman kiss.
Well, let's rephrase that in this courtroom. They were kissing romantically.
Yes, they were definitely kissing romantically. I was shocked. I didn't know what to say or how to respond. So I just pulled it together enough to ask Kevin to leave and to tell Michael that we had to get ready for church, and that's what we did.
Did you address the situation at all?
I did not. I did not know what to say. I didn't want to
I'm
say
sorry,
no.
but I feel church is evil. Like I'm sorry. It just is. I feel like church is so fucking evil. They like for own selfish reasons. Like I feel like none of y'all don't believe in God, and like I said before, y'all believe in God because y'all feel like y'all have to. Y'all don't really believe in God on your own free will. That's what I think. Like it just ain't no fucking way.
Wrong thing.
Y'all want to use religion trying to take money off from people, trying to fund your own lifestyle. If y'all remember that situation about what was that nigga name? He made that gospel popular song that called Never Would Have Made It Him. Talking about some lock the doors. Oh, you ain't leaving till I get. y'all remember that whole situation? I watched the whole. Oh my god, that video was so fucking disturbing. Oh,
I didn't want to blow
y'all be
up.
doing some
I
slimy
didn't want
shit.
to say something I was going to regret, so I didn't say anything.
Did you tell your wife?
No, no. So it was very uncomfortable at church because I couldn't really look at Michael and I couldn't speak to him and I didn't want to say anything to Jennifer, so I just sat there and I'm afraid I kind of sat there all day. But by the next morning I figured out what I wanted to say and I texted him. I have copies of...
Proffer that evidence to my bailiff here, sir, so I can take a look and see exactly what you said to young Michael at that time. Michael, I am so disappointed in your behavior.
And let's be honest, conversion therapy, it never works. It never works. Not just in America. This is like a global world thing to where people trying to put them into camps like this. And science and studies and statistics shows like it don't work. Like you just can't convert somebody just to be straight. It never works. So I don't
kiss another man, especially in my house.
like if my parents wanted to convert me on some shit, I would have like do your research first before do some research, do your studies before you trying to send me into a camp like this. First of all, I will probably want to wait because I don't want to deal with that. Like
If you
that's
want to live
first
a
of all.
homosexual lifestyle, you'll need to move out. This behavior is unacceptable within our family and friend circle in Memphis. I see Michael responds. He says, Dad, I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I don't want to move out. I want to be with you, and Mom, I'll do whatever you need me to do. You respond to your only child, your son, and you say, okay, son, let's fix it so it doesn't happen again.
Yes, and I do want to be clear about something. I love Michael, and when I threatened him with expulsion from the house, it was just that. It was a threat.
It was a bluff.
It was. I was trying to shock him. I did want to get a strong reaction because I wanted him to know
So what
that
was his reaction?
he really took the initiative. He spent the next few days looking into what he could do, and he found a conversion therapy program. I was not all that familiar with this.
Right, look at her
He
face.
found it, and he asked if he could go. That is the next
I
set
see
of
this.
messages.
Dad, I found a conversion therapy program online. It's for 3 months, and I'll need to go every weekday from 8 to 5 p.m.
I don't know. I would just move out, see if I got a friend, if I could find some. Oh no.
June, July, and August. So this is 3 months. If I go, can I continue living here?
Coming up on Equal Justice.
I don't want to lose you and Mom. I will go. Michael has always embraced courage.
No,
You know, there's been other times in his life when he's
No, sir, I'm not going to let you gaslight me in this courtroom.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6870. This is Equal Justice.
No, this is
Y'all
not
go
the
call.
officer.
I said, I'm happy you're taking steps to make progress.
Yeah, under duress, under the not at all veiled threat of being kicked out of your own home. You think that's initiative?
If I may, Your Honor, most of our communication after him seeing us kiss was very much centered around this, and I felt very stressed out during this time period. And I mean, I was threatening to be kicked out of the house.
And did you take that seriously, sir? Did you really think your father and your mother would throw you out into the streets?
We come from a pretty conservative family background. We go to church every week. Our community in Memphis is very church-centered. It's very conservative, so I did take it very...
Like church, y'all like to pick and choose of what y'all can follow by the verse of the Bible, and some of the verse that y'all follow is so fucking evil, and y'all use this to be hateful and shit. Like come on. First of all, didn't some verse say love all your neighbors? But yeah, y'all don't follow by that, huh?
very seriously that I could end up on the streets if I did not fix my situation.
I think, but if you look at how
Mr. Talbot, I'm actually speaking with your son. Go ahead, son.
I
Period.
felt as if I did not do this, I would be kicked out and live on the streets.
Let me tell you why that is not in any way, young man, an overreaction on your part. And I don't want you to feel an ounce of shame as to believing what your father directly told you. Because in this country, every day, there is a youth who identifies with some aspect of the LGBTQ plus community that is living on the streets.
Like, I don't understand why y'all this, and I'm feel like I'm a broken record. This obsessed hatred. Like, y'all just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, gays, I hate gays, I hate y'all. Like, what? Like, our lives don't belong to y'all. It don't belong to y'all. Like, why do I have to behave in a certain way just to make yourself feel better? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't know you. I don't like you. I don't care to like you and to know you. I don't even respect you, my nigga. Like, what?
I know that because I've had the privilege of serving on the board of directors for a tremendous organization called Safe Horizon. And we have a whole program. You know what it's called, Michael? It's called Street Work. Because we provide services and resources to young men and women and non-binary individuals just like you who are members of a community that our society at large has deemed to be marginalized. And they end up on the streets. So I just want to be very clear.
And you want to know what's crazy? I wish that Miss Judge can like speak on a situation to where they gay Trump supporters, because Trump do have supporters that is LGBT, not just LGBT, but black also. Like, that's even worse. Like, come on, it's self-hate. There's a lot of gay who would betray their own, community because of self-hate. So I feel like that's something that she could touch on too.
Misreading a situation here with your father. There are young LGBTQ plus boys and girls, men and women, and non-binary individuals every day that really do end up on the streets. So I can very much see and understand.
I ain't gonna lie, when I came out, I thought I was gonna be up on the streets. Okay, first of all, when I was younger, they found out I swing that way because it was an incident. They caught me watching. If you can get the gist, you know what I'm talking about. You should know what I'm talking about. But yeah, after that, they was really understanding. So, especially my mama.
Extremely seriously. Do you see it, sir?
But the context of our family is important, right? This idea that he'd be on the street.
What context of family if you're going to kick your son out?
But it's not realistic
gentlemen,
to think.
let's before I go further with this part of it, I do want to get to the $6,000. What is $6,000 even for, Mr. Talbot?
Okay, like I said, Michael found this place.
I see this, and I see the
So I
website.
looked into it. I spoke to the director of the program, a guy named Matthew, a gentleman named Matthew, and it had some good reviews online. They had a
Not Judge Matthew, child.
where he could go. So that's when. So I wrote back. And I said, I looked into the conversion therapy. I like the director's philosophy and how no one, about how no one is born.
Don't rush through that part. Read that part slowly aloud, sir. I like the word.
I like the director's philosophy about how no one is born homosexual. It's behavioral and it can be fixed. Are you sure you want to do what it takes? The program is $6,000.
And then what did your son tell you?
And you could say the same thing. No one is born straight. I mean, like, because when you young, especially when you a baby, like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, when you at a young age or a young age, you're not thinking about sexuality, my nigga. It's like, you're really not thinking about that. So,
I'm scared to go, but I don't want to lose you and Mom. I will go.
Say it again, sir.
I'm scared to go, but I don't want to lose you and Mom. I will go. Michael has always embraced courage.
No.
You know, there's been other times in his life when he's been...
courage.
No, sir, I'm not going to let you gaslight me in this courtroom.
I'm sorry, if y'all hear shit in the background, it is windy outside. I don't know from when y'all at it's windy, but it's so windy out here.
Gaslit this young man for far too long, and sadly he's not empowered enough because he is still a youth and he's still your son. But you're not going to gaslight me, sir. That's not courage you see in your son's response to you, Mr. Talbot.
That's fear.
That's fear.
Yes.
He's terrified of you and the consequence of not
That
being
is
a part
scary.
of his family. That's why he says he will go. Let's get to this next message. At some point, I suppose, Michael, you had started the program, and this is all online?
No, this is in person.
This is in person.
In person, weekdays 8 to 5, June 1st through August 31st.
Okay, so you packed your belongings, Michael, you're telling me, and you physically went to this conversion therapy program.
Yes, during the day, yes. I would come
Oh,
home.
during the day, so it's not residential.
Yes,
But
not
still,
residential.
what was that experience like?
The majority of the day, they were verbally harassing you. They were calling you names. I remember on the first day, the director, Matthew, who my dad chalked up to be a great guy, said I was cursed, said that I was going to hell, and called all of us there.
And you know what? That's the thing. That's the favorite.
That we
Hold
were
on.
unworthy and that we needed the program.
That's the phrase. They love to use that. That's their favorite catchphrase. They love to pull the whole hell card out. Oh, you go. First of all, you think just because you just straight, all of a sudden they're gonna automatically send you to hell? I mean, send you to heaven? Like, people just don't think. Like, you can do all these bad things. You could mess with little girls. You can do all this weird shit, but long as you straight, you will be to heaven. Like, that shit just don't make sense. But okay.
Program to fix ourselves.
Oh my God. I really, Michael, need to get close to you right now because I need you to understand. If you're willing, please give me your hands. Young man, you are not cursed. You are as loved and as worthy, Michael, as your father, your mother, and everyone else who gets the privilege to reside on this earth, young man. And I don't care what your daddy says. I don't care what this Matthew guy says. I don't care what some stupid conversion therapy says, which is nothing but a bunch of hoopla.
Exactly, because it doesn't matter how many of y'all are like homophobic. We not going anywhere. We still gonna exist. I mean, gay people has been a thing since the beginning of time. Like way back then, ages ago, it wasn't like open as it is now. But let's be honest, it's been like that. So can we stop acting like this is a new thing and we trying to take over the world and no, like come on now.
And a scam and a money grab for young vulnerable men like yourself. I see you. You are valuable. Michael, you are perfect. You are perfect in the eyes of God.
Thank you.
I feel the same way, Your Honor.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
Thank you. Be quiet.
I don't believe that Michael is cursed. I don't understand. I don't know the method.
Like, my thing about it is, I can understand why, especially Christian parents, don't agree with their parents being that way. They want them to not swing that way for I wouldn't say good, but for harmless reason. Like, let's say, I don't want you to, because after life I want you to be in heaven, peaceful with the angels and shit. Like for their own reasons why they don't agree with their children swing that way. Like, I understand, I get it. But if you gonna disagree in a like peaceful, harmful way. Don't just disagree by sending your kids to like conversion and beating on them and then like I said before, because it usually don't work. It don't work.
That they use, I'm sure that they involve tough love. I'm sure that maybe they take an approach like the military, where they put the
if that makes sense.
Mr. Tyler,
and then
please
rebuild them.
The next time you're out of here. Are you clear?
I understand.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
You couldn't leave, Michael, because dear dad here spent $6,000 of his hard-earned money. How did that make you feel, Michael? I want you to listen to your son. Look at your son. Don't look at me. Look at your son.
This is Equal Justice. Michael Talbert to court over missed conversion therapy.
Okay, back to you, Mr. Michael. I see you texted your dad after a few days of being here. You say, Dad, I don't like it here. I'm still having thoughts
Your
about
Honor,
it.
if I may, this was after a month in the
This
program.
is a month.
Yes.
So out of 3 months, you stayed a month. My God, I can't even imagine it, Elijah. So then you say the director made me cry numerous
And
times.
you know what? And praise him for not having no bruises and no whips or nothing like that. Because when I think of conversion therapy, like, of course, it's torture, but I be thinking it's way worse. So, shout out to him for not have to go through, like, terrible things.
Times I don't feel good here. I miss you and Mom. Can I please come home? Your son is pleading with you, sir. You say, son, it was your idea to go to this program.
It was his idea. It was his idea because he felt like he had no choice. You was threatening to kick him out of the house, so of course he will find some shit like this.
To finish what you started, I spent $6,000.
Nah, nigga, what you started.
Unbelievable. How am I going to teach you how to be a man if you don't keep your promises? Just follow the rules and you'll be cured.
How to be a man. Like,
And 2 more
y'all
months.
claim y'all don't swing that way, but y'all have this weird obsession about having a masculinity ego. Like, y'all hold on to it like way too much. Like, masculinity fuck y'all every fucking night. Like, that shit is weird. Like I said, it's okay to teach y'all, if you have a son, it's okay to teach your son, masculine things. But it comes to a point to where it could be taken way too far, and they go out to the real world and start terrorizing people because you taught him in order to be a man, you can't show no emotions, you can't act like you don't give a fuck, yada yada yada. So, like, you get what I mean?
The young man says, Dad, I'll stay.
Let's be honest, because I feel like some of y'all niggas who have fathers, y'all don't even like y'all fathers like that. Let's be honest.
Then what happened, Michael?
Then it just kept getting worse. If I may enter this to evidence.
Please offer that to Elijah here.
I had written some journal entries throughout my time at the program. My first was about 9 days in. I just felt so alone and terrible, and I continue with these journal entries. The next one is right after I had texted him and about how terrible I felt because he wouldn't let me leave.
Oh, no, you couldn't leave, Michael, because dear Dad here spent $6,000 of his hard-earned money. How did that make you feel, Michael? I want you to listen to your son. Look at your son. Don't look at me. Look at your son.
I felt like you valued the money over your son.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
I was angry, Your Honor. I regret the harshness of my words.
I don't give a damn how angry you were, sir. And now I'm about to get real harsh with mine.
This is Equal Justice. Brought his son, Michael Talbert, to court for missed conversion therapy.
You were gonna kick me out?
I ain't gonna lie, I want to see the aftermath to this. I really want to.
You were valuing the money you would spend into this program over your relationship with your son. That makes no sense. Who could do that to their kid?
Okay, Michael, at some point, it's clear to me, based off of this evidence, that you decided to save yourself, and you left this program, correct?
Yes, as my dad had mentioned, I had a best friend, Kevin, who I had
He let you stay with
back
him?
in May, which has started this entire thing, and he was the only person who I could think of that would understand what I was going through, who could understand the feelings I was feeling. So I reached out to him, I asked him what to do. I was feeling so alone by this point, and he told me to take some sick days off and stay with him and his roommate. So I did, and I stayed with him, and I felt so much better. It was amazing.
That's
I felt like
nice.
I was free for the first time ever. He encouraged me to be myself, to be open, to be proud, to accept myself and love myself.
And what happened when you told your father that you quit?
I did not tell him.
Oh.
I was scared to, based off his previous
Reaction.
threatening text. Yes. The program director, Matthew, had sent an email to my father detailing how I had been out of sessions because I was sick, but my father knew I had been leaving every day, so he knew it was not true.
So you were skipping conversion therapy.
Yes.
And then I do see the communication where your dad found out. I just found out that you dropped out of the program. How could you betray Mom and me like this? I need you to pack your things and move out. Okay, so actually, Mr. Talbot, it wasn't a bluff or a threat. It was a reality. Pay me $6,000 and get out of our lives.
I was angry, Your Honor. I regret the harshness of my
Man,
words.
I ain't paying you shit. I ain't paying you nothing. Boy, fuck on my face. I'm your child, nigga.
I don't give a damn how angry you were, sir. And now I'm about to get real harsh with mine.
Judge Ebony's verdict when Equal Justice returns. This is Equal Justice.
It's unacceptable. It's manipulative. And, sir, it's downright cruel. I believe I'm ready to rule in this matter. I deal with a lot of cases in my courtroom, sirs. And many of them are extremely complicated and nuanced, and I really have to sometimes seek counsel even from Elijah as we tease through the minutia and the theories and the legal complexities. And this one is very simple. This young man deserves a father and a mother who loves him completely.
Yeah, first of all, where the mama at? Where is the mama at? Hold on. Yeah, where the mama at? Because I'm confused. Why the father is the only there with their son?
Not that tolerates him, sir. Not that begrudgingly accepts who he is, but that loves him unconditionally and completely. He deserves a home, sir, where he is safe and loved. And it's clear to this court that you, nor your wife, according to your testimony here today, can provide that. Therefore, it is with great joy and comfort that I dismiss your case in its entirety. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
Judge
Thank you.
Kennedy has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
I love you, Michael, and your mother loves you, and I know that we can be a family again. You just need to make better choices. I know that we can fix this and put it all behind us.
Dad, I get that someone of your generation might not understand what it's like to be queer or on the LGBTQ plus spectrum, but until you learn to accept me and love me for who I am, this relationship is not gonna work.
I guess that's it. Well, it is it. But yeah, like I just said before, like I get it when it comes to religion. They want to have like good relationship with their kids and be like, oh, God love you, yada yada yada. Like I get it. I understand that. But let's be honest. This whole God loves you, y'all take that, twist it, and trying to manipulate people, not just people but children, and trying to make them to where they not actually like that. You just want to turn them that way so it will benefit you. Like, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to know what you guys think of this whole situation. I'm glad that this little boy has won the case. And shout out to the judge. So go follow her. Go follow this YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow on page. Don't forget to follow my TikTok page. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all Timmy Turners, take care.